Hello everyone, welcome back to Journey with Shar. I hope that noise in the background is not too loud for you. It is approximately 105 degrees and I just can't take it. So we have the air conditioner on. It is a little loud, sounds like a private jet. But I hope you can bear with me with this. I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can. All right, so what we have here today, I am doing this video specifically so that you all can see how this beautiful pan comes out. The cake comes out in the pan. I'm not doing a homemade cake because I don't have time today. However, we're gonna do this beautiful yellow cake by Trader Joe's. And it's simple and it's easy and we're going to get it done. And yes, I am going to make a bundt cake shape with that. So hopefully it comes out well. It doesn't have a bundt cake instructions on the pan, but I'm like, hey, I think it can work. So in the meantime, Mommy's going to get this pan ready for me. Mom, can you do that for me? And for those of you who have not seen it, let me move up closer to you. This is the Pioneer Woman Non-Timeless Non-Stick Fluted Cake Pan. Okay. This is the size of the cake pan. I hope you can see that. It is a little blurry. And if I can find the link, I will put it down below. But you all, it's so beautiful. Let me take this off so that you can see what it looks like on the outside. The beautiful, I would say it's a beautiful shaped flower. Mom, what would you say that is? Like a daisy? Like a beautiful daisy, y'all. Mommy's bringing the light up closer so that you can see it. We have her beautiful signature butterfly, and she's got the Pioneer Woman signature on that side. And you all, we're just gonna see how this cake does, okay? So how this cake pan performs, all right? So let's see. So the first thing we're going to do right now is just add all of the wet ingredients to this. Y'all, I am so excited about cooking this cake recipe because I've been wanting to try the yellow cake mix. And also, all you got to do is use a whisk. Child, it's not telling you to use anything difficult. So we're going to go ahead and add the eggs, dunk everything all in there together. Okay, set that to the side. We're going to go ahead and add one stick of unsalted butter. Okay, get all of that butter out of there. I'll come back to see if there's more later. We're just going to do a little shaker, okay? And then what we do is just whisk this together. And usually I like to put vanilla, a little bit of vanilla in my cake mix batter. I think I'm going to do that just a little bit. But then I said, you know what? I just want to see what this tastes like so I can give you guys a solid review on what this tastes like. Don't add nothing to it. Okay, so we got the egg, the milk, and the butter in here blended all nicely together. And Mommy is opening this. While she's opening this, can we just talk about how beautiful the Trader Joe's cake box is? It's so beautiful. Yellow and pink is so pretty to me. And I just think it's lovely. And that would be perfect to put some type of cream in the middle with some strawberries, y'all. But I'm going to put a glaze on top of this cake so it's not boring. So we're going to go ahead on and add that cake mix. So easy and simple like so. Okay, that's all we have to do. Now, if you want to do something fancy, I do have the pudding and all that other stuff. But like I said, I want to give you guys a solid review, and we want to see how this cake is going to mix up. So we want to keep mixing until everything is well incorporated. We don't want to do it too much because you know how cake mix can get really rough if you do it. But this is coming out pretty good, y'all. Look at this. I'm doing it with one hand and holding the camera at the same time, okay? Is she fabulous or what? And happy Juneteenth to those of you who celebrated today, y'all. Nice vacation time off today, but happy Juneteenth. I'm very excited about that. And so, yes, we're going to a family gathering later, and this cake will be included to the family gathering. But we're going to cut this, because I'm going to cut it in slices. We're going to cut this and let you guys see what it tastes like, okay? So the pan is sprayed and it's ready to go. And we're going to go ahead on and add this to the pan. Okay, you all. And this is going to be delightful. All right, this I'm sure this will be excellent for cupcakes. But I wanted to do this pan so y'all can see, because right now I'm off of sugar. I was gonna do a pound cake, but y'all gonna have to wait a little later for a pound cake. Y'all see one soon. I will be doing a pound cake with this cake pan. And I did do a birthday cake. Now, I've used the cake pan, but I want y'all to see it. I'm not going to tell you the review. I want y'all to see it. Okay? All right, so there we go. That's in there. Do a little drop. Let me do it over here. Might not be too good. Sorry if y'all hear that. And if you want to know what spray I used Baker Joy. So we're going to put this in the oven for on 350. I'm going to put it in the oven on 350, and it cooks for 27 to 29 minutes. You know how the run of your oven is. If your oven cooks too fast like mine does, you need to watch it early. So I'm going to have to really watch this. So excited. So let's get the cake in the oven and see how it comes out later. In the meantime, I'm going to come back over and we're going to do a cream cheese frosting, a cream cheese like drizzle. All right, so stay tuned. All right, you all, so now I'm going to make the frosting. However, I'm not going to follow the recipe to a T because I want to cut the fat. So I'm going to try to halven it. So I'm going to do half of this, half of that. And instead of 4 cups of sugar, I'm going to use 2 cups and see where it goes. Because if I just can frost a little bit of the top part, or whatever it covers is what it's going to cover. I just don't want too much sugar on top of this cake. So this is a cut the fat cheese. Okay, so we got some cream cheese. It's a lower fat cream cheese. I'm going to use half of that. We have 1 stick of butter here, but I'm going to use half of that stick of butter, and we're going to see how it goes. Vanilla, salt, and of course the powdered sugar is coming. Mommy is sifting that for me. So let me get this into the bowl, and then we're going to mix it and go from there. So stay tuned. All right, you all, so we're going to go ahead on and cut. And this is softened cream cheese. Go ahead on and put that in there like so. And if I want to go back and add more, I know what the recipe is and I know what to do. Okay, get my hands on there. And then we're going to take half of this softened butter. Sorry about that. And we're going to go ahead on and just drop that in there like so. And we're going to cream the butter and the cream cheese together. I'm going to, I just eyeball my vanilla. I'm going to shake, 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 and I just take a little top and I just eyeball. And I just eyeball my vanilla. That. And just add a little pinch of sodium. So I'm just going to do a pinch of salt here, just a pinch. And now we are ready to blend this all together. All right, here we go. That is beautiful. All right, now we wait for the sugar. All right, you all, so now we have 2 cups of powdered sugar here, and I'm just gonna go in little by little. All right, you all, so now I like to just go around and just make sure everything is well incorporated from the sides and around the bottom. And that is perfect because we don't want, look at that, isn't that beautiful? And I do like to add a little bit of lemon juice to this. Let's see how that's beautiful. That's very creamy and very pretty. I'm gonna get a little bit of lemon juice and just squeeze a tiny bit in there, so hold on one moment. Okay, you all, so we have some lemon juice here. Just a little bit, and I'm just going to pour that in there. Okay, just to give it just a little bit of lemon juice. It doesn't need. And that's just how I want it. Look how beautiful that is. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, so now we wait for the cake to be done. I'm going to let it cool off, and then we'll flip it so you guys can see the design and of the cake pan on the cake. And then we're going to go ahead on and add this frosting once the cake is cooled, and some strawberries, and I'm thinking I might put blueberries on this too as well. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, so now we move that delicious frosting into this smaller measuring so that when I drizzle it over the cake, it's easy pour. Okay, because there's a spout. All right, you all, so we wait for the cake now. Stay tuned. All right, you all, so that is the cake. As you can see the corners. Oh, it smells so good, and it is done. So it did pretty good in the bun pan. So we're gonna let this completely cool off. I've already did my toothpick check. No crumbs nothing came off on the toothpick, and just excited to see what it looks like. So stay tuned. All right, you all, here's the big reveal. Let's hope that the detail came out on this cake. It is a box cake. We're fingers crossed. Let's see. Clunk.
Oh, I hear it.
I hear a nice clunk. We're gonna try to move the cake over some. Okay, here we go, y'all. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So y'all saw how it came out perfectly. Now, I made a birthday cake for a friend, and it was an orange cake, and it turned out perfectly. So this is not my first time using, I want you all to see it because I didn't videotape the orange cake, but this turned out beautiful. And this is just a regular 16-ounce box cake, but look at the detail in that. Beautiful. And this is a box cake. The homemade, it really does detail in homemade, huh, Mom? But I think it did pretty good. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna let this completely cool off before I add the icing and the strawberries. Okay, we're just gonna do strawberries on this today, but I think it turned out lovely, and it's gonna clean up nicely.
Yeah.
Right, you all? So that's the Pioneer Woman pan, and let me tell you, it is amazing. All right, you all, so I just wanted to let you know it cleans wonderful. I came in here and I'm drying it out. But I did, like I said, I did use this before and I made an orange cake. I'm gonna cut right here and have Joshua put a video of the orange cake I did yesterday so you all can see that. That orange cake is no longer here, but yes, yesterday, so you can all see it. It was a birthday gift, okay? Cut there. All right, you all, that is the finished cake. Isn't it beautiful? It is lovely. So there we go, that's what it looks like. All right, now we're back. I hope you all saw how beautiful that cake was. Okay, so what I like to do, just for my sanity, is to go around the crevices and make sure that there's nothing, no crumbs or anything, no crumbs. I just go into the crevices and make sure that I got in each crevice, okay? And that's how I do that. I'm not gonna do this the whole time, but just so that y'all can see. Well, how does she clean off? That's how she do it. She cleans it. This turned out, it cleaned wonderful. And there's nothing, just a little something there. If y'all can see that, it's just a little bit. It could still be some of the spray, because you know how sometimes that spray likes to linger. You may not get it all. So I just want to make sure that I got all of it. So that's how I clean in the crevices. I go here, I go here, and then I come down and I go right around in here. I really get in that tight area, and then I bring it back up here. And that, see, you still catch little bitty crevices, okay? All right, you all, so mommy's gonna help me. The cake is still a little, it's good enough. So we're gonna go ahead, I cut some strawberries. I'm gonna drizzle and just put some strawberries on top. And there we go. That's a lot of drizzle, ain't it, y'all? That's okay. We just want it to fall around the cake. Okay? Let's see how that does so far. Oh, she tired. But anyway, we're gonna do it like this. And it's just gonna fall down on the cake. We just want it to be organic. We're not trying to make this perfect. Just organic. We'll come around and catch what fell.
Saw how pretty the cake came out. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Gotta put some type of drizzle on top, y'all. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Drizzling and letting it fall organically. You might even go some in the middle. Okay, y'all. Just slide. Okay. It's gonna be pretty, and let that just drizzle down, even on the sides. That's why I got this spin. Just let it just drizzle. Just so pretty. It's like a waterfall, huh? So you can just pick up what's inside And just do it like this. Now you can add sprinkles to this cake. I'm not. I'm going to add strawberry. I'm trying to use all of this drizzle, y'all. I'm going to put some strawberries. Yay! And they're different sizes, but that's okay. Just add some strawberries to the cake, to the top of the cake. And you can bring some even closer. That's just gonna give it an extra special pretty touch. She is done.
How cute.
She's pretty. Okay, so we're gonna let this drizzle, and then I'm gonna try to pick it up and put it onto another cake pan. But yeah, that's what it looks like, you guys. This is the beautiful little strawberry top, and you can add powdered sugar on top of that if you want to. Just a little sprinkle of powdered sugar. I'm not going to do that. I think it has just enough. And yeah, so it looks wonderful. All right, you all, so that is the finished cake here. I'm just going to cut it right now. My family wants to taste it. I told them to be a taste test for me. This is the yellow cake mix we used, and this is the Pioneer Woman. Here we go. Pioneer Woman pan we used for this. And so let's get going. Let's try the cake. I can't taste it, you guys, but it looks like it's gonna be delicious. So we have a cake cutter here, and we're gonna go ahead on and cut the cake so it goes through very nicely. I'm gonna get mommy a nice piece here. Ooh, that is beautiful. Okay, Mom. You want to slide that off? And that's what it looks like in the inside, y'all. It looks like it's a nice crumb. Mommy's going to taste and let us know. How does that taste?
It's nice.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it light and airy, or is it moist? Looks
It's
like
moist.
it's super duper moist.
It's very moist.
Mm-hmm.
It has a crumble
Moisture?
Yeah,
Like
it's
an
very
old school
moist.
birthday cake?
Right.
Yeah, I figured it had like that old school crumble birthday cake.
That is exactly.
Wow. Okay, so let's cut Joshua a piece.
That
Josh,
that they mix with the
you gotta come taste the cake.
with their hand.
Oh, okay. So here we go. And this is Joshua's. Get your plate. I like how the cake slices sit up like that. Just slide it off. And that's what, yeah, so that's what it looks like, y'all. What you give it? 1 to 10? What do you give it? 1 to 10?
I give it a 10.
Mama says she gives it a 10. All right, y'all.
It tastes like the old school.
Like the old school. I see that it's very moist. It's very, very moist. And y'all, it just looks amazing. All right, you all. So the family loves this cake. They gave it a 10. This is my second cake box from Trader Joe's. We did the spring one. I will link that down below if you want to know that one, the review on that. And we did the yellow cake today, and it turned out perfect. Mommy said this would be very good with the layer cake with a nice like a whipping cream in the middle frosting, you're saying, filled with some kind of fruit or pudding or something. I didn't add pudding or anything to this cake, you all, and it came out that moist. So it did pretty good. All right, so
Very good.
Mommy loves it. And Joshua? Perfect. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in to Journey with Shar on this lovely day. Happy Juneteenth again. And thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a new video, it will alert you, and you all can come check me out and see what I am doing. All right, you all take care of one another, love one another, be kind to one another. And remember, always trust God, keep Him first, and He'll always lead you in the right direction. I'll see you soon. God bless. Bon appetit.